is saying now, when you come to Hajj, there's no more screening of, because what they're saying happened now in Saudi, YouTubers are coming there and they're videoing people in a very, because normally you're not supposed to be videoing in Hajj. It's a private worship moment where you're supposed to be focusing on worshiping. But you can't go there, and that's what people are doing. YouTube has become the new CCTV of the world, where everybody score points because they're making money. That's not what it is. First of all, when religion came to Europe, it was a part about, listen to me, really, Europe itself as a Babylonian high-end kingdom. Rome was the only kingdom that was never been destroyed or overtaken. It was only dissolved. Okay? Now, what has happened to Rome? Rome has always allowed the emphasis of religion to continue to spiral. Because you know what? The liberty of love, we live in unity as harmony, as one people, under one God. Now, I don't care whether you're Jew, Gentile, black or white. You have the fundamental right to uphold whatever your ancestors or whatever league of religious belief in this family you grow up into. But you don't have the right to force your own ideology on somebody else or want to destroy what their ancestors have built for them to justify your, because you don't have that right.
So what are you saying?
My saying is this: there's 3 major airports in England. You have Gatwick, Heathrow, you have Sanctuary. Book a ticket and go home, my friend.
But what are you saying that they're doing? Are you talking about Islam?
Can I ask a question now? Okay. What does Muslims in England, in Europe, marching for Palestine in Parliament Square has to do with Palestine? Before you talk.
It's the old cliche.
Sir, do me a favor. You want us to go hard? Let's go real hard. Okay.
It's the old cliche of give a voice to the people who are choosing.
Can I share something to you? Who told you Palestinian people have a voice?
Are you saying protests should not be allowed?
It should never be allowed. It should never be allowed.
So even the citizens here shouldn't be protesting at all.
Put this way. Okay.
I mentioned it every Sunday for a year and a half in the city of Melbourne. Every Sunday for a year and a half. You want to talk about occupation? The Palestinian protesters have been occupying Melbourne for a year and a half. Every single Sunday I want to go to my city to enjoy my city on a Sunday.
But let me go further. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you this very serious question? No, do me a favor now. As you're coming from Melbourne, I'm giving it just from England. Name me one Islamic country that Muslims are very happy in, apart from UAE.
I mean, many.
No, what you said? Can I ask you a question? How many do? So, no. Apart from UAE, because if you don't born in Middle East, if you don't born in Dubai, you're not citizen there, my friend. You have. Sorry,
what does being a citizen have to do with
listen to me. Let me tell you what a citizen is. For you to be a citizen in Qatar, you're entitled to free land, free education, a free lifestyle, my friend. You're born in Dubai, you get free money. Every Thursday, every weekend, a holiday for you, my friend. The liberty of that land allow the constitution and the government there to give its citizens access. Let me finish. Freedom of rights. And they voted for that. And the government constituted the country that these people have the fundamental right to have that liberty of freedom. That's their land. Now, let me finish. You migrate there, you're a migrant. In Dubai, you can only get temporary citizenship. You can't get, you're not a full, no, you're not.
But that doesn't affect your happiness necessarily. Just because you can't be.
I asked the question before. What country that are Islamically driven that are happy apart from UAE?
I said like Qatar is all.
No, forget Qatar. Let me name.
Just said what country
Sorry.
besides UAE?
Let me, UAE, Qatar, Yemen, Doha, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Forget those ones. Saudi Arabia.
Cities versus countries.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Give me South Sudan. Give me Egypt. Give me everywhere else that is fully Islamic with Islamic law.
Now you said you don't like people protesting about Palestine.
Yeah.
What about when there was apartheid in South Africa? You feel like people shouldn't also be opposed?
Can I ask a question? Yes. You want me to answer you? Okay.
Do you think that that's also wrong for people who have been protesting apartheid whilst they're in?
Can I tell you why it was relevant? What has apartheid done for South Africa?
What
What is done for South Africa?
What did it do?
What did it do for South Africa as a continent?
What, getting rid of it?
Yes.
I mean, that's a bit biased, but now it's...
No, I asked a question. What has it done for South Africa?
You don't have...
As a country, as a constituted country, what has it done for South Africa?
You don't have people who are systematically oppressed, like openly...
Is South Africa oppressed?
Well, it depends. Any country...
I asked a question. Is South Africa depressed?
Americans feel oppressed. English people feel oppressed.
Listen, do me a favor. You see this line? There's a thin line between me and your conversation. If you're not going to stick straight with the story, don't bother with it. Don't bother with it. Listen to me. I'm going to allow you to speak, then I speak. Okay? Okay. I'm saying the new rules in Mecca now, you can't. No. In mosque. Yes, in mosque. Okay. Okay, tell me what is absolute fact. Because, okay, now, the protesting of Palestine in England has nothing to do with Palestine.
Why do you say that?
Okay.
What is the proof of that?
Okay, let me explain to you now. Do you know anything about Palestine?
I know pretty much what they've told me. So
You know what they told you? Okay. Can you march on what you have told without understanding the facts behind what you're marching about?
do you agree with peace and being oppressed?
Come again?
Do you agree with what's happening in Palestine?
What is happening in Palestine?
Well, what Israel are using weapons.
No. Listen to me, bro.
Women and children are being
Do me a favor. If we're going to reason, let's reason with reality. I asked you a question a while ago. How much do you know about what is happening in Palestine? Let me finish, then you can speak. You said you know little. What you were told. You said what you were told. Now, how many people here who are in the march who know anything about Zionism, anything about Palestine as a country, anything about Hamas, anything what is going on?
Nothing is going on there. Do you agree? But I say nothing is going on. Do you agree?
You're still not answering my question. You're still not answering my question.
Is this a simple question?
You're asking me, do I believe?
Do you agree?
Sorry. What is happening in Gaza? You tell me. I'm giving you the floor now.
There's a wall built around these people.
Yes.
And then there are women and children who are being bombed and whatnot. And the weapons and the aid come from America. And it's like these people are not fighting with the same weapons. This isn't a war. These are people with sandals and normal stuff. They're getting bombed, man. Like,
They're getting bombed.
It's a fact that there was a refugee camp that was bombed in Israel. I mean, in Gaza. And Netanyahu actually came out and said, it happens sometimes. It's a mistake.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question now? Can I ask you a question now? Everything you're telling me is as a fact or what you've heard?
No, are they facts? What do we use as a fact? If it's BBC confirmed it, it's a fact.
Sorry. Let me ask the same question again.
Is it a fact?
Mr. Cameron, is it clear that I ask? Is the things you're telling me, are they facts or what you heard?
What I told you, a refugee camp was bombed. Yes,
Sir, is it facts or what you've heard?
Okay. A refugee camp was bombed, so is that okay?
Can I ask a question now? When you finish speaking, I can speak.
Has Netanyahu had...
Don't ask me a question, just speak. Don't ask me any question. You're speaking with the facts. Just speak.
Has Netanyahu been deemed a war criminal by the international human rights? Heavy or not? So address these things. Not South Africa.
Sorry. Are you finished now? Are you finished now? Are you finished now? Have you finished now?
By the international...
Are you finished now?
From only South Africa.
Are you finished now? No, he started in South Africa, then he go to Nottingham, then he go to Palestine, he go to where? But this is it's a map of the world they're going to.
These guys are gaslighting. Only South Africa.
Sorry. Are you finished now? Are you finished? Are you finished now? Are you finished now? Are you finished now?
So why did America come out?
ICC,
Did the ICC say it or not? Did the ICC say it or not?
Stay in there, bro. Stay in there. You got the mic. Get in there. You have the mic. Go on the other side.
Finish now. Are you finished now? Are you finished now? You finished with the questions? No, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to speak now, okay? No. The statement you give, are they facts or is there news to bring you the ideology that you have? Facts. No.
ICC has deemed Netanyahu.
ICC. Okay. Now let me ask the question now. How did Palestine got its name?
I don't know. You tell me. How did Palestine get its name, sir?
Now we have a problem. You're here in Speaker's Corner defending a constitution.
When you don't even know. How did Palestine get its name?
Can I be honest with you? Is this relevant?
Yeah, relevant. Why are you putting on the show with me?
Sorry. Do me a favor. I allow you to speak first. Don't butt in when I speak. Then you can speak after.
Ask me a question.
No.
Then you went to berating me because I don't know where Palestine is.
I'm just going to leave it.
As far as I know, it's Philistine. I didn't know. I thought it was Philistine. But Palestine.
Just like Colombia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's focusing on the
kill Jews, kill everybody. And nobody has no knowledge, nobody read, nobody know the history of nothing at all. And we just all do. That's the man we're coming from. Are you finished now? Are you finished? Are you finished now?
Can you address
No. You don't ask me to address anything. You don't give me the right to address anything of anything.
How did
did
Here's what I'm
Palestine
saying.
get its name?
You don't point me to the right to address anything.
Please give us knowledge.
Are you finished?
Please give us
Are you
knowledge.
finished?
Enlighten us.
Are you finished?
Enlighten us, sir.
Are you finished?
Enlighten us.
Are you ready about shit?
Yeah, exactly. Enlighten us, sir.
We're not comedy. We're not impressed by the entertainment. Chill. The circus, we're not impressed by it.
Sorry. I came to you or you came to me?
Sir, I asked you a simple question.
Sorry. I came to you or you came to me?
I came to you to ask you a question.
Sir, do me a favor.
You said some false information, so I wanted to clarify. Phones are not banned in Mecca. They're banned inside of the mosque. How many museums can you go into and just have your camera and flash it
Did
around?
I came to you or you came to me?
It doesn't matter.
Did I ask you a
Did
simple
I
question?
came to you or you came to me?
What does that have to do with
Yes, sir. Because you moved from Palestine to Mecca, to Africa, to everywhere around the world.
do with anything?
So I need to know where your conversation coming from. Then we can have one.
Okay, clarify my
you
first
ready?
question.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Sir.
Can we calm down?
No, sorry. I don't need it. I don't come here for you to drill or talk. This is not debate or whatever. You came to me because I was in a conversation, my friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to answer your question. I don't need him to speak to you if I don't want to do that. Are you finished now?
Get out from six corners.
Are you finished now? Are you finished now?
Finish with my question. Can you address?
What did I say to you when I draw this a while ago?
Show him my leg.
What have I said to you a while ago?
You know.
What did I say to you? What did I say to you a while ago? What did I say to you a while ago?
You said it's a
There's a thin line between the conversation you have with me. I choose the conversation I have with you. You don't choose what you have with me. Because I choose to speak to you. That's where I go here, my friend. This is not your meet and greet or a challenge for listeners. No.
You never said nothing.
Yeah, perform.
Yeah, you're blowing empty, bro. You're not saying nothing. We're not hearing nothing coming from you.
Mr. Performer.
He's not saying nothing, bro. He's going to explain. I never hear no explanation up to now. The guy is dumb. I don't hear no explanation.
Are you speaking? Are you performing?
It's one of the reasons why
I'm not even with him, but he said you're going to explain. I don't even hear no explanation.
They ask questions, they don't want the answers, they're here, and they create arguments to have you and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I choose to walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even bothered with this. So, because I know he doesn't have any knowledge, and he doesn't have anything to bring to the table, because we start from one conversation, and you're thinking we have many 10,000 different topics. You know what I'm saying? So I don't bother with it. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter about it. Because the conversation starts with South Africa. You're going to Israel, you're going to Palestine, you're going to everywhere. Where are we going? I'm not here for that one. Come and do that.
Where did Palestine name come from? Please tell me. Help me learn, sir.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of performing.
I like when they show the colors so I know they are when I see them. I say,
We learn from you. We learn
But you
from
got
you.
microphones. I'll just keep it here.
No, you don't have the right to push it in my face.
Okay, it's right here then, sir.
You're
Go
new
ahead
to
and
the park.
continue your performance.
But let me tell you why.
Where did Palestine names come from?
James, man. Come on, James, speak up.
Thank you. Where's your knowledge? Show your knowledge.
Are you finished?
Show your knowledge, please.
Are you finished now?
Please show your knowledge, sir.
If he wants to talk, you let him talk.
Please let your knowledge show, sir. Where did the name Palestine come from?
Okay. Can I speak now? Then can I speak? Please.
We're all waiting.
How much do you know anything about Palestine as a country?
Like I said, I may only know what they have told me. So
We can't have a conversation
can
then.
you enlighten me?
We can't have a conversation then. We can't have a conversation.
what do you
then.
know about
No,
Palestine?
I can't have a conversation with you because we can't go anywhere. Because you have no knowledge
can't
of
you go
anything
anywhere?
about politics.
What do you know from Palestine?
Because, hey, good, my friend. Good.
What do you know about Palestine? So please help me learn. If you're really here to help people, please enlighten me, sir. I'm willing to listen. Isn't that true? Yeah. So come on. Enlighten us.
Okay, you want me to enlighten you? The name Palestina came as an insult by the Emperor of Rome.
No, that's not true.
Captain
Emperor Hadrian.
Sorry, tell him for me.
Emperor Hadrian.
Thank you very much.
This guy doesn't even believe ICC.
Tell him, remind him from again. Tell him again. Tell him again.
Emperor Hadrian.
Raise the voice again.
Hadrian.
Thank you very much.
So it's not your knowledge, that's his knowledge.
So it's his knowledge.
He just said it. He said, you said no.
This is him, one man. Do me a favor. Have a lovely Sunday evening.
Oh, so that's what it's about. Semantics,
Are you leaving?
Can we get more better conversation?
Go home. Your show is finished now. Go home.
Semantics, yeah? Semantics.
What am I doing? I'm apologizing. That's what I'm saying.
Semantics.
I've done nothing.
Semantics. You ever said nothing semantics? Captain Hadrian. Because you want to deny it. You want to deny the suffering of the people. Let's talk about the name on the wall. It's a clown, Roger. It's a big clown. Let's talk about the name on the wall.
You don't have no knowledge.
Having a debate with a boy who has no knowledge.
You're educated though. You're
Excuse
educated.
me, Lemon.
And give person you can't answer.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Why would I speak to a teacher who can't educate?
Come back.
For the cameras, good afternoon.
For the cameras, just
Closing up. I think. I think.
We want to talk to you.
Get over here. Get over here.
Just to let you know, just under 9,000 people are watching.
Yes.
Yeah. A question for you.
Yes.
Why will you not debate a child? Because a child is here to learn.
Can I tell you what a fundamental reason was?
Yeah, go on, the
Now,
Rasta.
the question is this. We had a very fundamental starting, which there was a conversation before he came into the park. This conversation was about the liberty of love, unity of one people, a nation, one people under one God. That is within a system and a country that constitutes the morality of who we are. Now, he came with a question, and the question poses this. What is happening in Palestine? I said, listen, how much I promised myself for the last 5 years that I refuse to have any structured conversation with any individual who don't have political experiences about topics they're going to speak on, because for me, it's like pouring water into a glass that has no bottom. It's going to run out. And I don't want to waste my time, because you know why? They ask questions, and then you answer the question, then you pose questions they can't answer. So where are we going? So what I'm saying to him is this. If you are not politically inclined, because I asked him before I started the conversation, how much knowledge do you have, if anything, to the Palestine? He says none. I said, where do you get the little of what he got from BBC or what he heard? So we can't go any further in discussion. So that's where we stop it there. If you want to learn, let us go back to how things started. How things started and what it is going. Now, the fundamental question we need to ask is, how much of what has been broadcast is true? How much of what have we heard is truth? Because a lot of people across the globe are against Israel as a nation. Israel is not a race. It is a nation of people. What constitutes that nation? Why are they so unique across the world? Think about it. Let me use my finger. Israel on the world map is this small, like my big finger. And from the last more than 4,000 years, how many nations have tried to get rid of Israel, and Israel still stands as a nation?
Which nations did that?
Name me one nation that have conquered Israel as a state.
The U.S. bankrolls.
Name me one nation. And Israel continues to strive as it is. So, as we continue, my journey here is more of a Christ-centered one. I'm here to talk about the liberty of love through Christ. Jesus loves you, God loves you, so do I. May God bless you as you love us. I don't want to go very political. I want to stick quick.